from ABC2, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
High pressure today brought us in a fair amount of sunshine, but despite the sunshine, temperatures stayed on the cold side. Our high today at BWI just at 39 degrees. That's 13 degrees below where we should be for this time of year. Do have a few clouds here and there, but it is a mostly clear scenario for us right now, and that will continue to be the case as we do head throughout the course of tonight. Temperatures still quite cold. Right now sitting at 38. That's at BWI Airport. Factor in the winds coming in out of the north-northwest at 10 miles per hour. Feels much colder than that. Actual temperatures for you, we're at 35 in Columbia, 31 in Parkton, we're at 34 in Aberdeen, coming in the mid-30s from Chestertown back towards Middle River, and we're at 38 right now in Annapolis. But look at the winds coming in anywhere between 10 to almost 20 miles per hour at times. These are sustained winds, and that's what makes it feel more like the 20s and some spots feeling like the upper teens already. So that's going to continue to be the case for us as we do head throughout the course of tonight. Going to be a cold night for us here across the region. We'll take a dip down to 22, mostly clear skies, but once you add in those winds, it'll feel even colder than that. Tomorrow, our high temperature at 41, sunshine in the morning, but increasing clouds throughout the course of the day, and that's in advance of the snowstorm that will be arriving Monday night. So here's what it looks like on Futurecast. Heading off to work tomorrow morning, no problem. Heading home from work tomorrow, no problem. It's not until we get into Monday night. Look at this, 9 o'clock, starting to see the snow arrive here for areas to our south. I'm thinking between 9 to midnight is when the snow will arrive across the entire region, and from midnight until probably 10 a.m. is when it's really going to be thumping here across the region, and that's probably when we get most of the accumulations here across the region. You see Tuesday morning, 5 a.m., pretty much everyone getting in on the snow. The eastern shore, a lot of you folks going to be seeing some rain and mixing there, but certainly the Tuesday morning commute going to be a absolute tough one here across the region, and still going to be contending with perhaps some mixing even as we head towards Tuesday mid-morning. So where you see the areas of pink, that's where we could see some sleet mixing in right along the I-95 corridor, and where we see sleet mixing in, that's where snow totals won't be quite as high. Things start to wrap up as we get towards Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening. Still could see some snow showers though linger as we head towards Tuesday night and into Wednesday. Winds also going to be kicking into high gear here across the region, so power outages a concern. If you live along the coastal locations, coastal flooding a concern. Gusts upwards of 35 to 45 miles per hour, definitely a possibility Monday night into Tuesday. The bright colored pink areas, that's where we have the winter storm warnings. Anne Arundel County included in a winter storm watch. So here's what it looks like accumulation wise. This is, I know, what everyone has been waiting for. Areas north of Baltimore, that's where we're looking at primarily 8 to 12 inches, some spots locally higher amounts. The city looking at 4 to 8, and as you head south, that's where more sleet going to be mixing in, and then along the eastern shore, more rain going to be falling across those locations. So not looking at high totals there, but definitely going to be a tough one here across the region. This is a very tricky forecast with the rain snow line really hovering right here across the region. Winds also an issue. Want to stress that everyone knows that whenever we get the winds, power outage whenever it's this cold is definitely not a good thing. And look at the numbers the next couple of days in the 30s. And the nighttime temps in the teens and low 20s, so some very cold stuff going to be heading our way the next couple of days, too.
We've waited this whole time for winter. Yeah. It is here now.
I know, and a lot of people don't know where their snow shovels are. Locate that stuff tonight or tomorrow during the day.
All right, guys, be safe. We'll be right back.